Alright, we're back with some more Senna in a Grandmaster tier game. Um, so you might notice we have not exactly the most standard bot lane here. And that's the main reason why I ended up picking Senna, is because my AD ended up picking Kled. And with that, Senna's a really good enchanter to pick when your lane partner kind of picks just some random garbage like Kled, and you can kind of try and make it work um, by just being a Senna support. Because even if your random pick like Kled doesn't end up working out, you can still have some kind of pseudo AD carry on your team. This build, I'm going the grass build. Going to be building into Black Cleaver first, and then we'll see from there. Probably um, we'll be going into the Titanic Hydra build. So now Soraka has used her Q. I'm okay with getting an auto Q trade if they allow me. Again, when you're trading against Kaisa, you also have to keep in mind that she loves her auto Qs as well. Wow, she's just totally gone. But Kaisa loves her auto Q trades as well, so you gotta keep in mind that she wants to do that. If you walk into her auto range, you'll be trading against a auto Q from her unless she wastes it on the wave. So anytime Kaisa wastes her Q on the wave, it's a pretty good time to look for a trade, like what she just did to Kled. Wow, why did I auto the minion there? But you guys can see it's not exactly the greatest of times here with Kled bot lane. And at this point, I need to make sure, rather than just going for Qs on the enemy champs, I need to make sure my Qs hit the Kled. So I'm making sure to position behind him and just try my best to snipe a Q at them at the same time. Like that. Just like that. Okay, nice. Not too bad. I got lots of souls out of that interaction. They definitely have vision around here, so we're not going to be surprising them with this fiddle gank. Nice. Should be a kill. Oh boy. Okay, I just have to flash the Lee Sin Q there. Okay, get as many souls as I can from Kaisa, get my grass proc, and try to put the wave in an annoying spot, but it's not really. Okay, now I'm just gonna base. Nothing much else I can do. That situation was pretty good for me, or pretty well played by me, and it's just a bit unfortunate that their jungler decided to come bot lane. Very nearly killed Kaisa as well. Maybe I should have flashed to chase her, but I don't really like the idea of that. Seems like it would just get me killed, if anything, by the Lee Sin. Something to consider is that they do have a Soraka, and getting Grievous wounds early would not be bad. The reason why I'm not really sold on doing that is because It really delays my first item, and Kled does have healing reduction on his Q innately anyways. So I'm kind of hoping that gets us through any sort of dangerous early game. Okay, what? There's an Anivia behind us. Are you kidding me? Wow. I thought the person behind us was literally Fiddlesticks, and it was an Anivia. Wow, that is just absurd. That is so ridiculous. Me and Kled positioned really aggressively because we thought Fiddle was going to come counter gank that. And it's a Nivea there. That's so crazy. I got pretty baited, I'm not gonna lie. Kled was spam pinging. And I thought we wanted to go in as a team, but it was actually Fiddle. Fiddle didn't ping at all and never intended to go to us, so we could have just walked out. Like when we chased Lee Sin all the way to the left here, we could have just walked out and been safe. But we thought it was gonna be our teammates helping us. That's just so insane. I can't believe I just got roamed on by an Anivia. I'm just trying to keep my stacks here. Or keep my stacks up. Getting as many trades as I can. Okay, finally I got a soul out of that. They're doing a decent job of just staying out of my range, so that I can only get a. Oh wow. Nice. My shield actually helped him, saved his life. Huge. Nice. And the Kled move speed, the Kled ulti move speed just took me right to the play. Just making sure we get this plate while we're at it, and then I'll be making my way bot lane. Oh, the soul disappeared, man. Sad. I could be in danger walking this way, but I do have Fiddle right next to me, so... Not gonna worry too much. Gonna take the melees, not the cannon. You never really want to take the cannon as Senna, because it'll drop a guaranteed soul if somebody else last hits it. And you always like picking up that soul, Senna. And when you last hit it, it does... And instead of being a guaranteed soul drop, it almost never actually drops the soul, and that's sad. I do think I'm just gonna go for it. No, I'm not gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go towards my Black Cleaver. I think my inventory is gonna be too cluttered, and I'll never actually finish any of the items I want if I go towards executioners early. It's definitely not a bad item, but I'm kind of hoping like Fiddle gets an Oblivion Orb or something, and that kind of covers our tracks as a team. Ooh, very good. Not good enough. Not really sure what Kled wants. I guess he's waiting on his ulti right now before we do anything too aggressive. Okay. Should be freely killing Soraka here. Really insane that we had to flash there. Our Yone is just blind. And I don't know why Kled chased Kaisa. Obviously, we should chase the Soraka there. Weird, weird decisions. And now our wave is just permanently bad. This is so crazy. Whatever, I'm just farming the wave and Kled can have time to go roam or do whatever. But that play should have been a lot better than it was. Real shame. But I guess I can stay here. Kaisa probably thinks I based. Okay, nice. That sets us up very nicely to take a lot of this tower down. That even has Demolish. Super good. Super, super good. Caught the enemy bot lane sleeping there with a bit of an overstay. And now I can get towards my Black Cleaver really quickly. This minion is stuck under the tower. We're gonna overstay again. This is some crazy torture on Kaisa. My god. We killed we killed Kaisa twice in the span that Soraka like went mid and then recalled. That really shows you that leaving your AD carry at the wrong time can really be really bad for your team. But a lot of support players just kind of roam to their heart's content for no real reason. But you definitely want to make sure it's at the right time. Otherwise, you'll be doing more harm than good for your team. Making sure I get all the last hits I can there. Get the roses. Now, that skirmish, I played just about as well as I could. I'm happy about it. I get to finish my Black Cleaver and buy the Executioners, which is a huge, huge plus for me. Again, it would be nice if somebody like Fiddle would buy some healing reduction, but it's probably just best that I get some. Make sure that I'm applying this healing reduction, because they have a lot of healing on their team. Okay. Now let's see. Kind of looks like we should make sure our top side is more warded up, because our top laner does still have his tower, and their top laner has their tower. So, oh wow. I guess I came across the Lee Sin there. That's such a shame that Fiora dodged my Q auto there. Okay, enemy team is doing a lot of strange stuff. I'm just gonna hit their tower. See, top lane was contested and they both had towers, but I made sure to stay around the top side. Gave our top laner a lot of confidence, and their jungler was topside as well. Sort of stifled their play, and now we get top tower for free, basically. Our Yone doesn't even need my ult. I could have ulted and it would have ended up killing the Lee Sin, but Next time he hits a knockup, I'll ulti. Or I'll just ult for a shield for him. Sucks. I should have ulted sooner when the Lee Sin was CC'd. I just, honestly, I thought the Yone had the kill, so I didn't ult. That's my bad. I would like to base here. It just seems like the enemy team is really trying to make a play topside or around mid. So I was gonna stay real quick. See, like, I don't know what this is, but yeah. Okay. Can't really help you any more than that. It's really all I got. I don't know what that was. I guess Kled just kind of missed his ulti, and it's unlucky. But stuff like that, it's important, as me, the Senna, to make sure I don't, like, run it down along with the Kled trying to save him, because that's just so... would be so bad by me to also die. Like, if he wants that to be how he plays the game, then, you know, he can go right ahead. My fiddlesticks, too. I don't know what my teammates are actually doing in the last couple minutes, but best I can do is just continue playing well. There's not much else. Playing against Anivia is not what I would prefer to do here. It's actually really annoying. They have a ward here that I'm trying to sweep when my sweeper comes up. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so dumb. It's just dumb solo queue stuff. Like, Kled engaged mid lane, and then I had to base because I'm out of mana, and Kled is dead. And what does our team do when we're on a reset timer? They go in and fight over the Herald. Like, that is not the timing to fight, guys. It is the worst timing they could choose to fight, and they still fight. That didn't hit Anivia, okay. Sure. See, now I don't... Again, not really sure what's going on. Okay. Pretty aggressive. Pretty aggressive. Yeah, I still don't know what's going on. Really, it's impressive that we've made the game as close as it feels. All I can do is hit the Anivia here. Okay, well, I have some mana back. But I still would like to base here soon. Now that the enemy team has thrown the game to us a little bit, I would be so surprised if we didn't throw it right back here soon. Okay. I would like to base, please. Please allow me to base, team. Please allow me. At this point, I think the extra power and items is a little more important than a pink. It's a little bit of a fiesta, so... But I think the rapid fire will help me a lot. And still, all I can really do is play well myself and hope that we don't just throw away the game for no reason. I'm on my way to this. Yone is really strong, despite the last few plays going horrifically bad. Ooh, I missed my ult damage just off to the side, I think, there. That's a shame. Not really anything I can do for Kled there. It's honestly not even great by me using my heal like that, because he's totally dead. Okay. Fiddle is kind of waiting around mid lane to try and do something. Nice. Should be pretty solid. Okay. Getting away from that thing for now. Trading my flash with Soraka flash is not really ideal. I was really hoping that if my W landed there, we'd kill her. Well, I don't know how much of a fan I am of this, but we did get a kill on Kai'Sa, and Soraka had to reset. It's just a little risky considering that we didn't have Fiddle ult or anything. If the enemy team did contest. Luckily they didn't contest, or didn't have the time to. Okay. Here, I would still very much love to buy my item, if given the opportunity. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm being allowed to base here. Okay, not sure about this. I really hate this fight. I really hate this fight. If you guys can tell, it feels so awkward for me to walk anywhere near the fight. Okay, I think Lee Sin killed himself, though. That's good. I really would like to base and stop this garbage fighting. Okay. Enemy team's really giving me the opportunity to hit him there, so I will. Oh my god, now we're TPing in. I hate this. I really hate this. And he flashes out. Oh, I hit my W. Oh. It was on this Fiora, unfortunately. Well, we end up getting the dragon. And the Kai'Sa's flash even, which is pretty big. Or hopefully is pretty big. I would love now to please base so that I can buy and reset my wards. I've been unable to for so long. And now at this point, I'll just build towards that maybe. Yeah, I don't see much point in anything else. This kind of helps my tankiness as well. Still, don't love the fact that I have no slots for pink wards, but 350 health is kind of tough to give up on. Jax really want this blue? Whatever. I think the blue's probably more useful on me, to be honest, but it's okay. Trying to be very careful about what I face check. Okay. Ward down right in the middle of mid lane. I have my ulti for Jax if he needs it. We don't have Jax's TP, which is not great. I don't love the idea of starting a fight topside when we don't have Jax's TP, because then he can't join us. But I just gotta follow the play right now. Okay, big ulti. Okay, I should not have W'd like that. As you guys can see, even though we don't have an actual AD carry, we have the Senna AD carry, and I'm able to put out a similar type of pressure as an actual AD carry would, even though I wasn't even farming, not actually queuing up as AD carry, doing the Senna thing, and you can't do this with the support Senna build. My god. Thank god I got that extra HP. Kai'Sa was after me. And also, Fiddle smited the Baron to like 1 HP, and then I got it. Not exactly what you want to see, but it worked out. Okay, I would like to base, though. Gonna base, get my item. Don't have any slots for pinks, which is... or don't have any money for pinks, even though I have slots for them now, which sucks. But that's okay. Gonna start hitting red buff, get that out of the way. Well, I guess I'm walking over to this. Nice. The Anivia would have ended up kiting up to me and would have ended up dying even if Yone didn't kill. Very careful face checking this because I'm alone. Ooh, wow. Okay. Now that we have eyes on Lee Sin, it's a lot easier to play. If we don't have eyes on Lee Sin, I have to play way safer. But when we see him, I don't have to care that much. All we're really doing right now is keeping the mid-wave Baroned up. Okay. We're keeping the mid-wave Baroned up while our teammates do something, I suppose. Nice. Now Nivea's down. Fiora wasted her flash topside and didn't even kill Jax, which is great. And there might have been other things I could pick, right, with this team comp and still ended up winning. But considering everything, that I had a Kled AD carry for this game to go like this is pretty surprising. And my one death was such a stupid death. Such an unnecessary, stupid death. And I could have had very nearly a perfect game if I didn't die there. Because everything else went super, super nice. Yeah, so I don't really have too much more to say about that one. It went very nicely, much better than expected, considering my AD first picked Kled bot lane. So yeah. Hopefully you guys see the sort of logic, or follow the logic for the Senna pick here, and see just how useful it is. In that game, it's hard to find a more useful pick than Senna as support for everything that I did. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I always appreciate the feedback, and I will see you all next time.